Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you another deal that I received out of the Eastern District of Virginia, but this is for a creditor claim and not a debtor receiving money back. If you're interested, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This information is not indicated as legal advice. I hope everyone had a really safe Christmas out there and Happy New Year to everyone. So the Eastern District of Virginia is my favorite district so far because I have had success in there. I think the payout time is reasonable and their forms are pretty easy. They're pretty regimented. I have them saved as a template. I show you these forms in the BK hack method. So I've shown you deals where I've gotten paid 10 or 15% upfront in this district. Basically, I'm filling in the documents for the client, and in exchange, they're giving me the percentage up front. Well, this particular creditor did not want to pay me up front because I was asking for 25%. He said, no, can I just pay you on the back end? And I said, okay. So you can have them sign a contract or you just send them an invoice and you can still get paid at the very end. So the process to filling in the documents in the BK hack, whether you get paid up front or in the back, is the same because this is the same district. So you're filling in the documents for the debtor. They are signing it. They're mailing it to the court. And so here is the motion. I mailed it all to him. I sent in my invoice. He followed the instructions to a T. Me submitting the documents, drafting them, printing them, sending them to the post office, putting everything in the mail, printing off my invoice, driving to the post office. That actual work time was probably about 35 or 40 minutes, including me standing in line waiting for a stamp, right? So it didn't take long at all. That's really the only work that I had to do. I checked on Court Listener or Pacer maybe 2 times, 3 times, just to make sure that the motion was filed in. That's it. Make sure that there were no deficiencies, there were no objections, which there weren't. All you see here is just a change of judge. That's it. So from the motion being filed on October the 27th through the December the 4th, the client did everything he was supposed to do. So this was really easy for what, 35, 40 minutes of work, you get $660, to be honest. Yes, you're waiting for the checks to come, but you don't really have to do anything. You already did the work. The client did all the work. You have a system already in place. You print them, you mail them, and then they're doing it. So that is essentially it. Now here's the court order. I have shown you this type of order before from the same district. The client's name is on here. I have shown you orders from different regions that look slightly different because again, it's a different district. And on those orders, I'm receiving the funds directly. Here it's similar language. They have the amount and it says who the money goes to. And here again is my client, Shafee. He is a creditor, again, who is getting the money back. And so here is the judge's electronic signature, and it was filed in on the court docket December the 4th. All right. So the client recently got payment, and basically he sent me a check. So regardless of it being a pandemic, being the holiday time, the courts are still processing information. They may be a little bit slower, but they're still processing. They're still sending checks to people. And here it is. I waited in the mail, but the client sent me a check. And, he didn't have PayPal because he could have sent it electronically. He didn't have Cash App. Certain age demographics are not going to have those types of things. But at any rate, he sent me a check and I got it, right? And so this was really simple. To be honest, it was really easy to do this. All you're doing is really waiting. And so again, if I just go back, I'm going to show you, this is the court listener part right here. This is where you find the leads. It's important and imperative that you know who you're calling. I go over that in my course. I have a few videos on my YouTube channel that shows you who you're calling. You want to make sure you're calling the right person. When you see the names are different, it's the creditor who's getting money back. If the name is the same, that means the person who filed or the company who filed bankruptcy is getting the funds back. So again, you want to avoid embarrassment. Make sure you learn the process. So if you're new to my course, pay close attention to who you're getting back. Pay close attention to the forms. Make sure you're filling it in properly. And try not to deviate too much from the forms. Those are court forms and they're written that way for a reason. You don't want to delay because you didn't you changed the font or you move things around. Try to keep things streamlined. All right, so here you have it. Whether you're doing this, the original course where you get paid directly from the court, it works. I've shown you where you've gotten paid from, the ETF. I've gotten paid from that way. I showed you where the check went directly to the client and he paid me up front and he got the check from the court. And here it is me showing you where I got a check on the back end from the client. So it is possible. It's a few different scenarios. Just make sure you're locating the proper client, find out what deals are good for you, and just go from there. So I hope that this is motivating for you. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.